Hello, I'm Derek,
And I'm Peter.
and this is the Mog Live.
Yeah, and in this Twitch stream, we're watching episode 6 of the Book of Boba Fett. And we're joined on camera by Remy and Ada underneath uh, their bed. Two mini Dachshunds saying, "Hello! Oh, why are you disturbing us?"
They're cute, hey?
I'll hop up later, I'm sure. But it's more interesting than looking at my beautiful mug.
It's the dog's reaction to Boba Fett.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see whether I wake them up or not.
Okay.
All right,
Uh,
shall we get started?
okay, ready? One, two, three, play.
Master the ways of the Force.
Yeah, so you don't like Grogu?
No, I like Grogu, but just the voice is not my biggest. Not the voice, the name. I've heard that's Jessica Alba.
What? No, really?
I don't see it, so I could be wrong.
What would you have called him?
Yodi,
Yodi. Yodini.
Yodel,
He's a yodeler. Okay, here we go.
Boda.
Broda. He's a broda.
Yeah, he's Bogan. Just call him Bogan. That's that's his name. Bogan. That would be great, wouldn't it? If you had a name like that another culture didn't realize was such a, like, I don't know, a slang. Moisture evaporators.
This guy's modeled his character after Billy Bob, I think.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton, yeah.
All they're doing is thinking, God, I'm hot. I'm so hot.
It's good they don't have to shoot in the desert anymore. They've got the light volume.
Mm.
Back to the Wild West, hey? I like it.
Mm. Looks a little bit like a pajama shirt.
Yeah, with the texture, hey?
Mm. Really comfortable.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
And they're gold. You know, it's Star Wars when you hear something come out of hyperspace and deep space
The
when
sounds,
there's
eh?
no sound. Yeah.
Wow, this is a cool shot. Oh, that too. In the back of my head, I'm just praying that they don't fuck this up. I've got trust issues.
Hops out and shoots R2. And then makes a new R2.
Oh my god. They've nailed the voice though. The humming. It's too cute.
I think this is set on Endor.
I wonder if they got Bill Burt back to do the sounds.
Bill Burt,
He's a sound guy on the
the original
Star Wars.
movie,
Yeah.
the first movie.
Yeah.
Did he do all of them or just the first one?
I'm not sure. My research stopped after the first one.
Fair enough.
You still there, man?
Yeah.
Summoning these sort of Yoda vibes, hey? Or he's not getting what he wants.
Ants. That's what it is. Ants. They're meant to be ants. Androids.
Ant droids. Nice.
Oh!
Wow, they really improved it.
Hmm.
The likeness is uncanny. Hey,
Hmm.
shit, the voice too. They nailed it. It's kind of hilarious, man. It's kind of awesome. I really feel this stays in the spirit of Star Wars more than the sequels, just because we gather so much from this scene. He's in training, but we didn't need
Hmm.
to talk about it.
Yeah, there hasn't been any dialogue at
Yeah,
this stage,
it's perfect.
apart from saying Grogu.
We gather so much just from, whatever it was, a minute.
Hmm. And $330 million later, we
Yeah,
go to the next.
oh my god. This is blowing my mind.
So cute.
How did they get his voice so accurate? Hey, it's crazy.
This is the one that was directed by Dave Filoni.
Mm. Oh wow. Did you watch Star Wars Rebels?
Some of it, yeah. But she was introduced in the Clone Wars.
Hmm.
She went from one of the most hated characters to actually one of the most beloved.
Oh, was she hated?
At the start, she was whiny,
Oh,
whiny little know-it-all teenager.
oh right. Hey, there he is.
Dogs are sleeping.
He's giving them the mankini.
Yep.
Panties.
Did you notice how they wrapped it up to look like his head?
What?
The mankini. It's in a thing that's made to look like his head.
I love that this is the mankini now.
That's what it's called. Yeah. it's. I've heard it's the best name so far.
Little Yodini. Little burger.
Broga. Or Bogan.
It's so scary how accurate he looks.
Yeah, it's like 1,000% better than in the
The Mando.
Mandalorian. So yeah. Harkening back to Empire. Apparently, we have a visitor in chat.
Oh, nice. Is that Chris? The goose watching the goose.
What?
Your brother. Who is more the goose? To the goose or the goose watching the goose?
Come on, you little shit.
I'm amazed that they're giving this the full treatment. Hey, I thought it would just be a
Mm.
couple of scenes. Oops. Sorry about that. Thanks, Chris. I can't type to you and show the video at the same time. Oh, your nephew and niece are watching. So watch the language.
Oh, bit late. Have you seen it yet, bro?
Sorry? Oh, they're gone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he hasn't seen Boba Fett. Oh, gosh. This is a huge spoiler. We're already up to episode
Yeah,
6.
you shouldn't be watching this at all, bro.
Have you seen the Mando, Chris? Oh, he's seen the Mando. I guess it's Mando 2.5. He's not missing that much.
Yeah.
We had to scramble the videos, so it's not actually...
Yeah, you won't be seeing much of anything.
Just so it doesn't get copyright infringement. Yeah, this is absolutely correct. Hey, Chris. He says the new films are so bad that I feel like people are going nuts for these shows. Because they're better than the new films. He's not impressed that much.
Do you mean about Boba Fett?
No, he says Mando was okay at best.
Oh, right. I think that there's some stuff that could have been improved, but I actually enjoyed some of the Mando episodes quite a bit. Um, but I don't think that either one watch it with fresh eyes
You just
because
broke up. Can you repeat that last
we've got a
sentence,
history
Pete?
with what we're watching. Sure, strong bond. See, there you go. There's little ears.
Oh, the existential stormtroopers was one of the greatest moments in Star Wars, in modern Star Wars. Wasn't that was it Seth Rogen or something? Yeah, side quests. I got that vibe too. It sort of it reverted back to serial TV almost, but I liked it. I liked it for that sort of aspect.
But it's a television series, not a movie, so it follows a series format rather than a movie format.
Yeah. Chris asks, does he have a mind of his own? Worth watching Boba Fett. I think for these moments, yeah, it's improved remarkably in the last two episodes, 4 and 5.
Yes,
5 and 6.
5 and 6 are worth watching, but yeah, you're not missing much with the rest.
Sadly. If you didn't like Mando, then yeah, probably not. Foundation, what's that? Do you know, Pete?
I do, but that's Apple TV, I believe. I don't have Apple TV.
What is it?
That's science fiction, pure science fiction. It's Asimov.
Oh,
Isaac Asimov. It's yeah. But one thing that a lot of science fictions are characterized as not as strong character or themes. They're explorations of ideas.
iRobot and all that sort of thing. What's this one though? Foundation.
It's about the I guess the fall of an empire in a way.
All right.
It's basically a Phantom Menace.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's a pretty cool idea. Basically, how some mathematicians develop a way of predicting the future. Oh, right. Thousands of years in the future. Sounds interesting.
So here we go. We're back on Tatooine.
Yeah, I love that they're revisiting these locations.
This guy, another terrible in, and those guys are terrible characters as well. I don't get these.
Ah, thanks, Chris. That movie does sound amazing. 10,000 years.
Yeah.
It's a very Chris Nolan premise.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to see Chris Nolan explore it in film. He generally does a good job of that stuff. Oh, good casting. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to
Yeah.
find a way to watch it.
You could probably rent it or buy it on Google Play or something like that, or do what you do, Derek.
There's just too many
Do what you do
streaming
best.
services now. They're really rounding up the old crew, eh? It's kind of cool. It's a pity about what happened to that actress, though. The the muscly.
Yeah.
What's her name?
I forgot the name now. Gina Carano.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's a pity. So she won't be back, it seems.
Oh, is that right?
After what happened.
Yeah. Not surprised. Pretty stupid. You make one comment.
Yeah, that's the one, Chris.
Cancel you.
Oh, I did see your thing, Alexander the Great. Sounds. Are they good essays? A few are good.
I hope they're better written than the sequels to Dune.
Oh, you didn't like Dune? I really thought you would have.
I love Dune. I find the ideas very interesting. That Messiah was written is.
You broke up. Could you repeat?
Dune Messiah is an exploration of ideas, but it's not a very good story.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the new Dune.
It's very science fiction. Oh god, no.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More importantly, you're enjoying this episode, Terry.
There's a lot going on. It's hard to stream, isn't it? But,
Shut up, Chris.
No, yeah, I'm loving it. It's all just like setting it up anyway.
Yes, but
Oh, Dune Messiah. I haven't watched it. What was Dune Messiah, Peter?
oh, it's a book. It's
The
a
worm
sequel
taking
to
the whole. It's about the idea of power.
It's about the idea of the dangers of Messiah, believing in a Messiah. It's the ideas are great, but the story is not very well put together. Is my view. Bro may disagree.
The book after Dune, he asks. Dune 2?
It's June 2, yeah.
Yeah, this is infinitely more interesting than Boba Fett. It's a shame that it is in the series of Boba Fett, because I don't know if people will miss this stuff.
Yeah, here we go. Now this is a callback, but I don't know if you'll pick it up or not, Derek. It depends on how much you've seen Clone Wars.
I haven't seen much. God Emperor of Dune, Chris was talking about. He says it's a philosophy mindfuck. Frack.
Yeah. That's the third. No, that's not the third. That's the fourth, I think.
4, he said.
Yeah. The third one was, I think, a bit more mainstream.
It's about his son who has morphed into the worm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Eyes on the episode, Derek. Eyes on the episode. Chris, be quiet. Please.
I haven't seen this guy. It's got what a cool character though. It's got anime vibes. Oh my god, I need to watch Clone Wars now, immediately. Tell Peter his fly's undone. Chris is saying 1 June, 2 Messiah, 3 his kids, 4 his son, the worm. My son, the worm. This is amazing. This is like Clint versus Billy Bob. Clint Eastwood.
It's more of the good, the bad, and the ugly. Actually, it's more. That's the bad.
Whoa. Yeah, nice. What a great scene, eh?
So it top and tail the episode.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cleverly done. It's very spaghetti western in that, hey? Yeah, like you say, good, bad, the ugly. They needed that whistle, though. For the music. Yep.
Wah, wah, wah. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, hey. Hey, oh.
They stole that, didn't they? With the Boba Fett stuff. The oh.
I wouldn't say stole,
Borrowed.
but it is supposed to give you the idea of it being a western.
There's Alba, Jessica Alba.
Yeah, so
I always thought they modeled that character after John Williams himself. You know, he's got that outfit.
no, sorry, Jessica Biel. Oh wait, Jessica Biel's.
Oh, right, okay.
Jennifer
Aniston.
Biel's.
It's Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Biel's.
It's Brangelina Jolie.
Yeah, it's Brad Pitt. They dolled him up.
But you know the oboe character? He sort of dresses like John Williams a little bit.
The oboe character?
it's alright. It's gone. In the Cantina band.
All right. Oh, the eggshell's finished.
You're not going to believe this. We've had 60 views. Ah, the Mankini. Here it is, the unveiling, finally. Yay, how cool.
It's a myth. It's a mithril.
Mithril, it is, isn't it? It's very Hobbit. Hobbit-like.
As hard as dragon scale. You can either take this candy, take the candy.
That's too cute, though. The little mini lightsaber. Oh, it's Yoda's. Wow. See, the character of Luke Skywalker just makes you believe everything that comes out of his mouth.
Oh,
I'm just in like a state of wonder at the moment. I'm not even thinking about the plot holes here. It's just like, okay, he's got a choice.
the illusion of choice.
Wow. Great episode, eh? Dave Filoni knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And the concept art, too. Stunning.
Yeah, it was good.
I love how it's moving concept art. Like animated, slightly. There's the edge droids.
Slightly animated.
Yeah, what do you think about the choice at the end?
What, as in what choice he makes? Because I already know.
No. Oh, right.
Well,
okay, you already
the
know.
introduction of the choice.
All right, sorry. But I mean, like, yeah, the introduction of the choice. Maybe it's got implications later. I don't know.
Do you want to know the answer?
No, I don't.
It's really not like... It's not hard to guess, and it really is a bit of a... Okay, that's what he chose.
Yeah.
It's not like... you're not missing out on much by waiting till the next episode, if you want me to tell you.
Yeah, let's leave it then. Maybe we can watch the next episode sometime.
Okay.
Whoa, I didn't realize they had a skull on top of the Jawas lounge.
Why didn't you notice that?
Oh, I was so distracted.
From the... Is that season 1, episode 1?
What's
I
that?
could have that
Season 1, episode 1 of Clone Wars.
The Mandalorian.
Oh, Mandalorian.
You remember the crate dragon? There's a crate dragon.
Ah, right. Did they put it on top?
I think, yeah, they probably stripped it.
Yeah, they did such a good job with this, hey?
Yeah, I actually think they probably blew half the budget for the Book of Boba Fett on these 2 episodes.
That's what happened. Yeah, it makes sense now. There's so
I don't know, but
no, but I mean they upped the tech so much. It's so lifelike now. It's very convincing. They must have spent a lot of time on it. There's a lot of scenes with him and like doing complex stuff. It wasn't just a face.
A good job. I'm not a big fan of the theme.
This theme?
For Book of Boba Fett, yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
But something I've discovered...
I ended up, like the last episode, I rewatched our stream from yesterday and I was thinking, shit, man, I wish they had the Mando theme, because it was a Mando episode.
Yeah. Do. I mean, it is somewhat similar, I mean, to the Mandalorian in some ways, except it's...
The chanting and the very percussive aspects of it. But it also had that sweeping... That's so John Williams, that bit. I love that. This doesn't have the same musicality.
Yeah, though some of the Mandalorian music it wasn't quite orchestral enough. Like some of the choices of instruments to me seemed to make it seem like a smaller presentation.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain.
I sort of know what you mean. I don't think it was a real orchestra. In fact, I think it was all just
digital. It was all they did a Luke Skywalker to John Williams face. Got someone else to do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That would be pretty funny if they did the live recording of the Mandalorian orchestra and it was a deep fake of John Williams' face over this like skinny 20-year-old. This old guy with beard, with like the 50 chins or however many that John Williams has.
Oh, that was good, man.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But I like watching it again. There were bits that I liked better. Like I kind of get what they were trying to do as well. Like Luke, it's flipping the Empire training so that the person on the back is actually the trainee instead of the trainer.
Yeah,
and all of that type of stuff, which is good.
Mute. Where's the button? 1, 2.
Where's the button?
Oh, spoilers! Whoops. He says spoilers. I guess we should stop talking.
I told you not to listen to this because it's literally a watch party of two, and everyone else.
He says, "I'm hearing spoilers in the event that in 10 years that I watch this."
Yeah, there you go. The question is, will I remember this 10 years? You're going to watch it sooner than that. Yeah, you're going to want to. Perhaps. So you're that disillusioned with Star Wars, even though you still buy Star Wars models and Lego and all of that stuff, paraphernalia. I have to wait for myself to catch up. I'm listening to Thrawn Ascendancy.
Book 3.
Book 3, right.
I don't know what that is.
Section of that. Do you know the character Thrawn?
No.
He was when Star Wars came when the original trilogy came out. This is before the prequels. They had sequels written in book form to the original trilogy, and the first was The Heir of the Empire. Oh yeah, there you go. Heir of the Empire by Timothy Zahn, and he introduced the character of Admiral Thrawn, who is the first Imperial admiral that was not a human, and he's very combination. It's hard to explain. It was sort of a Sherlock Holmes, like the intellect of Sherlock Holmes, with sort of in the place of a bad guy running the remnants of Imperial forces.
Oh, right.
And the idea behind it was that his intellect was so great that it was incredibly difficult to defeat him. Because he was always...
Thrawn was.
Yeah. Because he was always way steps ahead of everyone else. And he was such
Steps
a
ahead of
popular
who?
character.
Just broke up.
There you go. Chris is saying exactly what I'm saying. The character was so popular that they got the same author to come in and write and reintroduce the character, not only in a book that made it more canon, or made it canon, but also was introduced into the series Rebels.
Oh, it's in Rebels, right?
Yeah.
But who was his counterpart? Who was Thrawn's counterpart?
What do you mean counterpart?
Oh, I thought you said he was so ahead of someone, and you said a name and it broke up.
Everyone else.
Oh, everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds interesting. Yeah, well, Chris said Disney said F you to it because it didn't work with their plotting. We had a big discussion about this last night, hey? And it was just the downfall of Lucas by he was just after money.
Yeah.
There's no other way to say it.
Everyone was after money, and they made that override everything else.
Because I did a bunch of research on the Phantom Menace. Not a bunch. I just watched the making of. But like everyone had dollar signs in their eyes, and like he had this meeting with ILM, and he was saying that, it's not just what we have to do for this picture. We have to do it for 2 more pictures, and also if this picture works, then everyone else will want to do it for their picture. And then what are we going to do? Nobody can afford to do it for these prices, 50 million. So he was already thinking like it's a big ad for ILM. And then Rick McCallum, the producer, said, one of the things that could make this the most special thing in the world is that it's a pure CG character. And then like George was countering him, but these are the people trying to make this film. They just had dollar signs. Jar Jar. Yeah. This is the downfall of the film. And so
good old I mean, George made some smart decisions when he was anticipating the financials when he was doing the original Star Wars. I think he let that go to his head when he was writing it as well.
But Chris says Thrawn books are for me the only decent canon books. The writing isn't perfect, but the plotting is really good. I'll have to check them out. Hey.
He also introduced the character of Mara Jade, who's another beloved character who is like she was the trainee of Emperor Palpatine. She was like a Sith training type, and she ended up she wanted to kill him, but Emperor's hand. But in the end, they end up falling in love and getting married. So.
Oh wow! Okay.
So
did they revisit any of the Anakin arcs though, and Luke stuff?
When this was written, the prequel series hadn't actually been created.
So they didn't.
No, I don't believe so. James Lucchino. James Lucchino.
All right. Well, I'll have to write that down.
About Vader, there's actually also... Okay. Don't know. The funny thing is that I do remember that when... do you actually read all the Star Wars books, Chris?
Wow.
Can actually write.
Gosh, it would be interesting to read that stuff.
Did you read the Aftermath series or anything like that? James Lucchino. Oh, okay.
I wrote a book about Tarkin. Wow.
Yeah, I saw a few of those out. I just thought, they look like filler. I'm not interested.
Filler.
Yeah. I think that like there was a whole series written after that was set like to bridge the gap between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens.
Oh, really? It came after Force Awakens?
No, but no, after Force Awakens came out.
Yeah. It would bridge the gap, yeah. But it was a recently written thing. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think The Last Jedi had come out at that stage. But I didn't read it. The way that I looked at it was they've already screwed up canon taking books out of canon once. What's the point of reading another book series that is just probably at some stage going to be made on canon anyway?
There was an Ashoka book, he says, but it was boring.
Writing was absolutely boring. I didn't care about the character. Oh, at least it's good to go to sleep to then. A good bedtime book.
Yeah, if they have audiobooks, it's a good way to do it.
Yeah. I gave it to my middle school librarian. So how many did you try to read? Okay. Oh, did Lucino write, or Lucino accept Ahsoka? Okay.
Timothy's on as well. I'll try this down.
Yeah, Timothy Zahn. So Timothy Zahn wrote. He wrote. It was called. The first book was called Thrawn, and then he wrote 2 more books as a 3 books. Sort of like it sort of like sort of outlines his development from being introduced to the Empire to becoming a Grand Admiral, and the
how he got into the Empire.
Yep, and the ones before the next series that he's wrote, this Ascendancy series, is based around before that.
His actual purpose for being there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the author loves his character so much that he's trying to make him more of a good guy that works for the Empire. Less of an antagonist.
Oh, it's interesting, hey?
Because he was definitely the bad guy in the non-canon original series that was written that introduced the character.
Oh, I see. He's definitely the good guy in these books. Oh, wow. It's complex, eh? I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I liked how you watch one of the... to the bad side, though. One of his offside lieutenants goes from this person who's sort of trying to look after her thing, and then she gets power hungry, and she still stays throughout the series, but loves his character. And I haven't watched the parts of, like, I haven't watched Thrawn in the Rebels.
You haven't watched all Rebels, Peter?
No, I haven't watched all of them. Which
there's like 7 seasons, right? 6.
Yeah, they introduced Thrawn, I believe, so that they could add him to Rebels, the series, and he got to write his book as well, because they knew that he was a good character.
Oh, there you go. Maybe there will be a series, because Dave Filoni's in charge now.
Oh, I believe that they are actually going to have Thrawn in series 3 of...
You totally broke up then. Series 3 of Mandalorian, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like he's... Yeah, where is Thrawn? So there's your There's your Easter egg.
All right.
So, did you like that episode? I really liked that episode.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they
Your
did
soccer.
They did.
Yeah, soccer.
Oh, that one. Sorry.
The one where you meet Ahsoka for the
Yeah,
first time.
I vaguely remember. It was good.
It was okay, that one. I think you're incredibly prejudiced, Chris, to Star Wars now.
From what I remember, you liked Last Jedi.
Yeah, Chris, he really loved Last Jedi. It was his favorite, and he wasn't as much of a fan of Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, right.
Which I must admit. No, not Return. I meant The Last Jedi, not Return of the Jedi.
Didn't like it because it really undid everything with The Last Jedi. We had this talk yesterday.
I always argued The Last Jedi was worse than Rise of Skywalker.
At least he was trying something. I remember having this conversation. Yeah. Hey, it's a good point because he was, I don't want to antagonize.
Yeah.
It's very sensitive.
No, it's all good. Well, I mean, this isn't the podcast about Star Wars, so I would say that the reason I don't mind it's not that I don't. It's that I just don't care enough about it to think of it as bad, because The Last Jedi destroyed itself and it destroyed the entire series.
Yeah, Chris said it was done terribly as well. Yo mama jokes to set the tone, and the pace was.
Where were the mama jokes?
It is in the intro,
Oh, that's right. Oh,
you've erased this from your memory. It's funny.
Yeah, it's one of the only things like that. Yeah, that's right. It set the tone. I do think that one of the worst ideas is this slow moving bombers. Like, you've spent 7 movies establishing that starfighters can move fast, bombers can go fast. And then in the opening credits, you introduce the slowest moving bombers you've ever seen just get wiped out completely. They're in space, there is no gravity. Oh, yeah, but I can...
Is there air? We don't know.
Yeah, but there's gravity in the spaceship, and it all that's required then is the inertia that's created from those things coming out of the spaceship.
I think he was talking about the remote, maybe. He's stopping.
The remote?
You know that scene where she has to grab the remote to detonate? There's no gravity.
But they're in the spaceship. There's gravity in the spaceship.
The bombers. No, he's talking about the bombers. Okay.
Yeah, the bombers don't need to have, like, when they drop, they're dropping still in the gravity of the ship, so the inertia is away.
You can't back up, but I think he's stopping.
I'm not going to argue the gravity question with because there's so much other crap about that. It's just so bad.
Thanks for tuning in, Chris. So good to see you.
Yeah, we better get to the end of this.
Yeah, we'll record the next one if you're keen to.
Yeah.
Thanks for everyone that's watched, or we'll watch this VOD when it's up. We've had some viewers. It's kind of nice.
Thank you. Yeah, it's interesting.
He's going to get dinner done. Oh, nice. Thanks again, Chris. Have a nice dinner.
Bro.
Good luck with the essay marking.
Yeah.
Thanks, Peter. Chicken
chasseur. Ooh. Sounds good.
Okay, see you guys.
See ya. Stopping.